Pornography is more accessible than ever, with the internet bringing explicit content directly into homes, phones, and laptops. But how does this omnipresence of porn impact our personal lives, especially our sexual expectations? Is it warping our minds, ruining our relationships, or is it merely another form of entertainment? We're about to dive deep into the ways pornography influences real-world intimacy and sexual expectations, exploring the complex relationship between fantasy and reality. Number 9. Unrealistic body standards. Where's my Photoshop filter? One of the most immediate impacts of pornography is its portrayal of unattainable physical standards. The actors featured in adult films often represent idealized versions of the human form, with chiseled bodies, enhanced sexual characteristics, and flawless appearances. This presentation can lead viewers to form unrealistic expectations about their own bodies, as well as their partners. According to studies, many people who regularly consume pornography begin to experience body dissatisfaction. In particular, young men may develop insecurities about their physique, believing they must match the sculpted bodies and exaggerated attributes of male porn actors. Women, too, are affected, with many feeling inadequate when compared to the idealized bodies of female performers. The pressure to live up to these unrealistic standards can lead to increased anxiety, diminished self-esteem, and even consideration of cosmetic surgeries. In fact, the rise in procedures like breast augmentation and labiaplasty has been linked, at least in part, to the distorted body ideals perpetuated by pornography. Number 8. Performance anxiety. Why can't I last as long as they do? Pornography often showcases scenes of long-lasting, intense sexual activity. These performances, while staged and edited, can create an illusion of sexual endurance that most people simply cannot replicate in real life. Men, in particular, may feel pressured to perform for extended periods or to engage in acts they see on screen, leading to performance anxiety. A study published in Psychological Medicine highlighted that men who consumed a lot of pornography reported more issues with sexual performance. This anxiety stems from the unrealistic portrayals of sexual stamina and prowess in porn. Viewers may worry that their sexual encounters don't measure up, leading to feelings of inadequacy. Additionally, they may become fixated on performing rather than connecting with their partner, which can negatively impact intimacy and satisfaction. Women, too, may develop unrealistic expectations about what sexual encounters should entail, leading to a disconnect between their desires and reality. Number 7. The emotional disconnect. Where's the passion? Pornography typically focuses on the physical aspects of sex, while often ignoring the emotional and relational components. This can lead viewers to form skewed ideas about what sex should be like, rather than seeing sex as an intimate, shared experience that fosters connection and closeness. Individuals who consume a lot of pornography may start to view it as a purely physical act. In real-life relationships, emotional connection plays a crucial role in sexual satisfaction. Without it, sex can feel hollow or unfulfilling. Unfortunately, pornography often glosses over the importance of emotional intimacy, leading viewers to undervalue these aspects in their own relationships. The result is a potential erosion of the emotional bonds that make sex meaningful, leading to dissatisfaction and frustration between partners. Number 6. The erosion of foreplay. Where's the romance? In many pornographic scenes, foreplay is either rushed through or entirely omitted. This can give viewers the impression that foreplay is unimportant, which is far from the truth. Foreplay is a vital part of real-life intimacy, helping partners build connection, arousal, and emotional closeness. Studies show that couples who engage in sufficient foreplay report higher levels of sexual satisfaction, particularly for women. The lack of foreplay in pornography may encourage individuals to neglect this critical aspect of sexual encounters, leading to dissatisfaction for both partners. For women in particular, skipping foreplay can make sex less pleasurable or even painful, as it limits the opportunity for arousal and lubrication. In the long term, this can damage the sexual relationship between partners, reinforcing negative sexual experiences. Number 5. Gender stereotypes. Are we still stuck in the same old roles? Pornography often reinforces traditional and sometimes harmful gender stereotypes. Men are frequently depicted as dominant, aggressive, and sexually insatiable, while women are portrayed as submissive, passive, and focused solely on pleasing their male partners. These exaggerated roles can shape viewers' understanding of what sex should look like, leading to rigid expectations in their own relationships. For men, this can mean feeling pressured to be dominant or aggressive in ways that may not align with their natural inclinations. Women, on the other hand, may feel compelled to conform to submissive roles, sacrificing their own pleasure or desires to meet these expectations. These gendered dynamics can lead to imbalanced relationships, where communication and mutual satisfaction take a backseat to fulfilling these outdated roles. Number 4. The absence of consent. Why aren't we talking about boundaries? One of the most troubling aspects of pornography is its frequent disregard for consent and communication. In many pornographic scenes, there is little to no discussion of boundaries, desires, or mutual respect between the actors. This can send a dangerous message, especially to younger or less experienced viewers. That consent is not a necessary part of sexual encounters. In reality, healthy sexual experiences rely heavily on open communication and mutual respect. Partners need to discuss their boundaries, preferences, and desires to ensure that both parties are comfortable and satisfied. By ignoring consent, pornography can promote unhealthy and potentially harmful behaviors, leading viewers to misunderstand the importance of communication in real-life sexual relationships. Number 3. Porn addiction. When does fantasy become an obsession? For some individuals, pornography can become more than just a form of entertainment, it can develop into an addiction. Studies estimate that between 3 to 8% of individuals experience problematic pornography consumption, where it begins to interfere with their daily lives and relationships. Porn addiction can lead to a range of issues, from decreased interest in real-life intimacy to emotional disconnection from partners. Pornography addiction can create a cycle of dependency, where individuals rely on porn to fulfill their sexual desires rather than seeking intimacy with their real-life partners. Over time, this can erode the quality of relationships, leading to frustration, dissatisfaction, and even the breakdown of partnerships. Individuals who struggle with porn addiction may find it difficult to maintain healthy sexual relationships, as their expectations are shaped by the distorted realities of pornography. Number 2. Impact on real-life relationships. Why can't reality compete with fantasy? One of the most significant impacts of pornography is its potential to distort viewers' expectations of real-life relationships. By consuming explicit content regularly, individuals may begin to compare their partners to the actors they see on screen, leading to dissatisfaction and frustration. Studies have shown that both men and women who frequently watch pornography are more likely to feel that their partners are less attractive or less desirable. This comparison can create a rift between partners, as the person watching pornography may become more focused on chasing the fantasy portrayed in adult films rather than appreciating the real connection they have with their partner. This can lead to a decline in emotional intimacy, physical connection, and overall relationship satisfaction, as individuals may feel that their real-life experiences do not measure up to the idealized scenes they see on screen. Number 1. Finding balance. How can we develop healthy sexual expectations? While pornography is not inherently harmful, its impact on sexual expectations can be significant if consumed without critical thinking. It's important to develop a healthy relationship with pornography, recognizing it as fantasy rather than reality. Couples who openly discuss their desires, boundaries, and how pornography fits into their relationship are more likely to maintain healthy intimacy. Open communication is key. By discussing how pornography influences their expectations, couples can work together to create a more realistic, fulfilling sexual relationship. It's also essential to prioritize emotional intimacy, foreplay, and mutual satisfaction in real-life encounters. In the end, pornography is just one aspect of modern sexuality, and its influence can be managed with thoughtful reflection and open dialogue. If you found this video on the impact of pornography insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more engaging content. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start an open conversation about real-life intimacy and expectations. Stay tuned for more videos on relationships, mental health, and personal growth.